How did you know I was sick?
The newspapers sometimes serve, Mr. Offals.
And you made time to see me alive. But maybe I'm just dreaming about you. I have very little time.
Do not give that pleasure to critics. Many say that your heart has been broken by slating Lola Montes.
And I have never understood, my dear Greta. Can I call you so?
Sure.
But no one will take away the glory of having convinced you to do a movie with me. Even if you have not done the film The Duchess of Langeais.
At least there are the auditions. I had never seen myself so well on the screen. Your vision, Max, did the miracle. I had already 44 years and yet you was able to see better than anyone else in the past.
You and a young James Mason in a sadomasochistic love potion. The exchange of parts, the Duchess full of power, beauty and sadism that becomes the victim of a man who knows how to seize his weak point. Balzac and Garbo, what a combination!
Balzac, Max Offals and me. But, dear Max, if that time has not made the movie was not my fault, just have not found the money needed to do so.
Tell me, Greta, because you have agreed to return to the cinema in 1949, with just me?
Because in 1933 you've turned a dream film entitled Love is Crazy, and years later another spell called Letter from an Unknown Woman - and because, as my good friend Maritz Stiller, you are a director too refined to be understood by the critics. How Maritz Stiller you will die massacred by the critics.
Then you know that I will die at any moment.
No, Max, I'm sorry, I let myself go a bit.
Greta, there is another pain in me, as big as the fall of Lola Montes a year ago.
What then in a few years will be evaluated as a masterpiece?
Let me tell you. Exists a wretch called Bosley Crowther, the film critic of the New York Times. He never allowed one of my films got to the American public. For him the jewels of Madame de lacked rhythm, it was boring. One person, who does not like European cinema, commercially managed to stop my French films of the post-war period in the United States.
Max, is the price of quality.
And you never gave an Oscar. Dear Greta, I am a man dying. I will not repeat this to anyone, especially reporters. Then you can tell me why you abandoned cinema in 1941.
Depended on by the American public, that no longer wanted the romance of the 30s. In single quote 40 I asked Mayer to turn the life of Madame Curie but was considered too grim. However, Greer Garson was able to convince them 3 years later. Instead of Madame Curie I made a silly comedy, believing that the talented director George Cukor would save her. Vain hope. And that was my last film.
Just 36 years? So, Greta, you withdrew for artistic scruples. Artistic integrity.
Yes.
Greta, I would like that the last thing my eyes saw was your face.
Do not say things like that. My face is sad. The Baron of Varville waiting for me.
But this is a joke, lady of the camellias. And your movies are all classics, Greta. If I go to heaven I hope to find a machine that allows me to project them back and forth as many times as I want.
Certainly, there will be one, and there will be critics. By definition, the paradise excludes them.